Hi guys, it's Risa. So I made a mistake, so I wanted to apologize. I watched my video on my marinara, which is coming up, and I said that I used oregano. After I watched it, I went, oh my God, I wasn't using oregano, although oregano would be good, fresh oregano. I was using basil. So I'm just correcting my video for those that are watching it. That I used fresh basil and not oregano. So my apologies, and I hope you love the video. Bye guys. It's Risa, how you doing? So I just wanted to say thank you for all the lovely comments I've been getting, and for all of you that are subscribing and sharing with people. Thank you so much. Keep it going, okay? Today I'm going to teach you a very simple marinara. Now, you can do what I do and you can change it up, but this is very easy, all right? Even if you have old tomatoes, I didn't have any old tomatoes, but I love the LASAGNA MARZANO. You can use any brand that you like, but I get this at Costco, and it's delicious, okay? And the great thing about making your own sauce, if you're on Weight Watchers, and you don't use a bottled sauce, you don't have to count the points because it's 0 for this, all right? Unless you start adding like cheese and other meat in it, but I'm not doing that. This is just a marinara, very simple. So I've just put my my pot on the stove on a medium heat, and I'm just gonna add this 1 can. I'm not making a lot right now, but you can use as much as you want. And if you have, like I said, some old tomatoes, add those. I also had these little cherry tomatoes in a can, so why not? I'm going to add those. I'm going to add a little bit of some tomato paste, just a drop, and we'll see if we need more, because that's the whole thing. You have to check when you're making things how it's going to taste, and if it's thick enough or you like it a little thinner, you can do that. I'm going to add, I found these sun-dried tomatoes. I love these ones, but you can find any kind you want or not add at all. But for 7 pieces, 10 calories, 0 points, and it's like no fat in it at all, which I love. So if you can find and you want to add some sun-dried tomatoes, so I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because there's 0 points, and sun-dried tomatoes add a lot of flavor. Okay, now I'm going to add a pinch of some kosher salt. And if you need more, we can always add more. Some Italian seasoning. Just looking for my measuring spoon. I'm going to put it in about 1/4 teaspoon. And I'm going to add just a sprinkle of some pepper. And I have fresh garlic here. And I'm just going to put in, I've got 3 cloves, but I'm just going to put a little bit at a time because, again, sometimes it can be a very hard taste. So I'm going to check it. And if I want to add more, you can add more. Start with a small amount and then build up. Always start with a little bit of seasoning, because you can always add. If you add too much at the beginning, then it can be a really hard and not hard, a strong taste. That's the word I was looking for. Of course, you know me, I love Frank's hot sauce, so I'm going to sprinkle some of that in. About 1/4 teaspoon. And of course, again, some chili flakes, a little bit. Again, if you don't like things spicy, you don't have to add that. And I have some fresh oregano. I love the smell of fresh oregano, people. It is delicious. So I just crush it up myself. You can crush it with a knife. I'm not fancy, you know that. And I have a few bay leaves. All right. If you want to use some garlic powder, you can. Again, you want to just use dried oregano, you can. You can do what you want. So I just have my handy dandy potato masher because we got to get these tomatoes mashed. And I just mashed them up. And the great thing about this sauce is you can freeze it, you can add it to a lovely sandwich if you make like a meatball sandwich, or you're making a lasagna, or you just want a sauce over some pasta. It's fantastic because then you can just have it in your freezer. It lasts a long time even in your fridge because there's no meat in it. Now the other thing I like to do is add a little bit of sugar, but I'm just going to add a little bit of Truvia, stevia, swerve, but if you want to use regular sugar, like I always tell people, you can. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon just to break up. Actually, I'm going to use less. A little bit more came out, so I'm just going to use a little bit less. Put in a little bit. I like to wait and taste it. So I've just broken up the tomatoes. And I'm just mashing it. And I'm just looking. Okay, I have another measuring spoon here so then I can taste it. Yum. It's nice and spicy. I might add a little bit more garlic. So I still haven't used the 3 cloves. I love crushed garlic. And honestly, this takes minutes to make. I'm just going to show you. Okay, so I've broken it up and you can make it in advance and have it. You can put it into little muffin trays and freeze it and then have individual portions. Or in ice cube trays, you can do that and then you have it. So let it cook and just check on it. I'm going to turn it down low. If you like more garlic, more basil, more Italian seasoning, a little spicier, you can do what you want, okay? Just simple, easy marinara sauce. If you're making a lasagna, like I said, meatballs, sub, just over pasta, you can enjoy this. All right, so it's just simple and easy, and basically it's pretty much ready. I'm just going to show you. Make sure you take out the bay leaves, okay, and that's it. And enjoy this recipe and continue to subscribe and tell people, and visit me at Risa's Recipes and Weight Watchers Tips on Facebook. All right, love you guys. Bye for now.